Okay, guys, we are going to go ahead and get started. If you are watching on the replay, then welcome. This is the information session for my new program that I'll be starting, Happy Healthy Holiday. It's going to be a 3-week series. Get that pulled up here for us. And just in case, for some reason, maybe that this is your first time kind of interacting with me or getting to know me, my name is Amber Madden, and I'm a licensed professional counselor, mental health counselor. I specialize in eating disorders and obesity problems. So people that have like food addictive tendencies, disordered eating, or maybe binge eating, those types of things. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided to start this topic in particular for the holiday season, because I know if you are somebody that has problematic eating behaviors, or maybe that you find the holiday season just a little bit more stressful because you're worried about what all the holiday foods are going to cause for your goals. If you have made any significant changes in the past, maybe recently that you've lost some weight, you've been on track, and you're really, really concerned about how this holiday season is going to impact that, whether or not you're going to relapse or backslide, then that's what this series is all about. This is kind of just another way to provide a level of support for people that participate. And it's kind of an easy way for somebody to have access to some ongoing support without having to actually attend a session somewhere, because you do get to do it online. It is relatively self-paced, meaning that you will be able to log in anytime and access the course materials. There are live components too, so that we can kind of have some live interaction to make it fun and mix it up a little bit. But then again, if you can't attend live, then that's going to be another options for you to be able to just monitor the program self-paced. And so I know how busy the holiday season is, so I think that's another reason why this is such a great opportunity for everyone. So let me just go through this briefly here. And this is kind of just going to be an introduction to the program to let you know a little bit about what the program's about and to see if it's something you think you'll be interested in. And then what we're going to do before we finish up here today is we're actually going to have like an overview of the program. I'm going to show you some different components of the program. And then at the very end, you're going to have an opportunity to actually take advantage of entering into a giveaway, which will close actually 24 hours from the time this is airing at 7:30 p.m. on September the 24th. So the giveaway or the contest will end actually on September the 25th at midnight. So you will have until then to enter into that for half off entry for the program. And you'll also have until that time to sign up for what I'm calling the VIP rate for anyone that has actually participated or watched this introduction in particular. Then you're going to have a special rate that you'll be able to access for the next 24 hours. So let's get started. Happy Healthy Holidays. So the holiday season is usually a time for family. It's a time for celebrating. And above all, it's a time for tradition. A lot of us have a lot of different traditions throughout the holiday season. And it's a time when everyone really has their own special types of traditions, sometimes specific to family. But also, it is a time for food. So more than any other type of holiday, we have the Christmas season, Halloween, Thanksgiving. These holidays in particular are very food focused, and so that's why they're a big problem for a lot of people that have concerns around eating. So sometimes it turns into a holiday free-for-all. Many people will use the holiday season as just kind of an excuse or justification to really, I don't want to say backslide or abandon their goals completely, but it's kind of like we almost use the holiday season as a reason to give up, in a sense, and that's not to say that it's not okay to cut loose a little bit and enjoy foods. That's perfectly fine. But if you're somebody that has problems with eating, or you're trying to stay on a specific goal, you're really trying to lose a lot of weight, or you're trying to stop binge eating, then the holiday season can be that time when we use a lot of excuses to slip away from that. So some things you might say to yourself is, I can't start a diet now, not with the holidays coming up. I'll worry about it come January. It will be my New Year's resolution. Fun fact, losing weight and getting in shape is one of the number one New Year's resolutions. It's also the one that people tend to fail at the most. I have to eat some of grandma's pie so don't hurt her feelings, right? So how many of us have said that we have to eat all of the foods at the Thanksgiving holidays just because we don't want to hurt someone's feelings? I mean, I can remember going over to my aunt's house. We would go over there earlier in the day and we would have food there. That would be fine. But then just a couple hours later, we would have to go to grandma's house just because of the way the scheduling was. And there is no way you would be hungry for that second meal, but you felt like you had to eat because you didn't want to hurt grandma's feelings. And then I'm going to get a pumpkin spice spiced latte every day while I can. So this time of year is when a lot of those special treats come out for the holiday season. And some of us feel like that we have to take all those in as much as possible because it's only one time a year. All right, so let's look at some numbers, some statistics here, just to kind of let you know a little bit about what we're looking at. So the average American gains 2 to 5 pounds during the holiday season. Over the course of 5 years, even though that doesn't sound like much, this will add up to be about 10 to 25 pounds that some people will never be able to shed because it just slowly creeps up on them. Some rarely ever get back on track until around March or April. So you have to think about it. It's a 6-month free-for-all because even though we think of the holidays as being just one time a year, it really starts in October around Halloween with all the candy, all of the treats there. And then we go right into November, Thanksgiving, and then from there into Christmas. And then January comes with all the drinking, holiday party, the New Year's parties and celebrating the New Year. And then there's February that has Valentine's Day with a lot of decadent meals, sometimes decadent desserts, those types of things, chocolates. So really you're looking at from October to February, which is about a 5, maybe 6 month period there that really we're looking at that we have one holiday after another. And so what will happen is that wouldn't be such a big deal because it is just once a month, but people tend to say, well, you know, it's Halloween, I'm going to eat what I want now. And then, you know, there's no point in trying to normalize this in any way because Thanksgiving's coming, you know, and then it's Christmas and then it's New Year's. And so people just tend to use that as a reason to not get back on track with things and not to be healthy. So they slip back into old habits. For people that maybe have made some significant changes, this 6 months will be enough to take them right back into some of the old habits that they had tried to do away with or had really tried to extinguish before, maybe forego healthy eating altogether because you'll have that mindset like, you know, what's the point? There's too many holidays, parties coming up, and there's no point in me even trying to be healthy. And abandon goals and normal eating for the entire season. All right, have a holly jolly emotional basket case Christmas. So Christmas tends to be some of the most stressful times of the year that we have. And so you see here, this is kind of how I feel when I'm putting up Christmas lights. Anybody else? Emotions can be significant triggers for overeating, binges, and eating to relieve negative feelings. So anytime you've had some type of stress in your life, if you are the type of person that you turn to eating in times of stress because it's been a way that you've coped with things in the past, then of course the holiday season is going to be one of the most stressful times for a lot of people. And so it really can exacerbate those emotions that you have. Some things that maybe will come into play too is family dynamics. So anybody ever go to these family get-togethers for the holiday season, and there's even more stress because there's a lot of family challenges that come up. You know, you have a lot of old relationships or old behaviors that come into play where maybe you have some family conflict, or maybe you just have some particular members that are a little bit more stressful or challenging to deal with. And being in your old environment sometimes can trigger some old behaviors that you used to have, especially if it was revolving around food. If your entire family maybe is somebody that has problems with food, then you may find that you're going to slip back into these old patterns and old behaviors just because you're around your family. And maybe they haven't quite changed a lot of their behaviors the way that you have. Shopping, this can be a trigger for some people, emotional trigger. Again, I know that when I'm going through the mall, they always have those Starbucks cubicles set up in the middle of the mall. It seems like between conveniently every store that I want to go to. And I can just smell the pumpkin spice lattes calling to me. And so I feel like a lot of times for me to enjoy really feeling like I'm really enjoying the holiday season and the shopping and all that, that I want to also have some of these holiday treats while I'm shopping. And so sometimes just shopping in general can be stressful and emotional, so it may trigger you as well. You may feel like you want to reward yourself because you spent all day and spent all your money on other people, so now you want to reward yourself for that, back for that. Money equals spend money on presents, others spend on yourself with food. We just said that. Relationship and marital stress. So again, money tends to be some of the things that flare up marital problems more than anything else. Along with stress and family problems, we're having to deal with two different families in a marriage and trying to make things work between those two with schedules and kids. So this can be very stressful for a lot of people. And so sometimes this is going to make you want to resort to maybe stuffing your face with a box of Christmas cookies. Travel. There is a lot of people that travel during the holiday season. And if you're like I have been in the past with my families as well and still am, it seems like there's a million places you have to go because you have to go visit everybody. And as you know, it's very stressful. It can be extremely stressful, which will again flare up these emotions that may trigger you to binge. Food-related stress in general. So just worrying about what you're going to eat, how much you're going to eat, how much this is going to impact you in the long haul, whether or not you're going to be able to stay on track with your goals, or if this is going to send you into a downward spiral. All of this is stressful too. So what can you do? So this is really about kind of what we're going to be looking at in the Happy Healthy Holiday series. I'm going to be telling you here what some of the things that we're going to be going over in depth. So really this is just what I'm going to be going over, but not how I'm going to be going over it, because that's what we're going to cover in the program. So one thing you can do is have a plan. Explore family dynamics, learn to say no to family and friends. We're going to be talking all about how you're going to be able to do that in ways that you're not going to offend or hurt people's feelings, and ways that you can feel good about for making good decisions for yourself. Understand putting yourself first doesn't have to mean you're the bad guy. So again, we're going to work on really some self-esteem issues here, and learning how we can put ourselves first in self-care and how important that is. Anticipating stress and finding healthy ways to cope. So instead of turning to food, we're going to look at how we can identify stressful situations and prepare for that ahead of time. Deglamorizing holiday foods. So again, we tend to put a lot of focus on the holiday foods and the holiday season. So we're going to work on just taking a lot of that back and realizing that food is just food. And then the last one on there was normalizing eating habits. We're going to normalize our eating habits instead of thinking that we have to eat all the foods all the time. Then we're going to work on just practicing how normal eating can be even during the holiday season so that we can do it healthfully. Here's a nice little cartoon. Everyone expects ho, 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 but sometimes it's okay to say no, no, no. I like that one. All right, so what I want to do here is actually talk to you guys a little bit about what's included in the Happy Healthy Holidays series so that you know exactly what you're getting. So first of all, this is going to start on October the 29th. We are going to run for 3 weeks, so we'll be wrapping up just before Thanksgiving, just because I know right around Thanksgiving, everyone is going to be getting even more busier. And so my goal for you is to prepare you for that. And so we're really going to take this time period between around Halloween and Thanksgiving to really prepare ourselves for the holiday season. I know that Halloween's going to be kind of right there in the middle of it, but I feel like it's a little bit less than worrying about Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, so what you'll learn. You're going to learn the reason why being around your family might make you binge, deep-rooted beliefs that cause you to abandon your health goals during the holidays. So maybe rooted beliefs that you have around food, around family, around the holiday season. We're going to be uncovering those. And so really this is going to be something that maybe will help you for a lifetime, not just during the holiday season. Sources of stress during the holidays and how to cope with those. A scientifically proven strategy to put you in relaxation mode at any given time. This is an actual technique that I'm going to show you and we're going to walk through together. We're even going to do it weekly. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a few minutes. How to look forward to more than just food this holiday season. So again, taking out, deglamorizing food for the holidays. And then ways to fight feeling like you have to eat all the leftovers, try all the seasonal favorites, and eat to avoid hurting someone else's feelings. We're going to work on all those feelings that maybe you have too there. Who should take this program? If you stress over the holidays because you're worried about blowing your diet, this program will be good for you. If you're somebody that you tend to save up, you think you're going to save up all the calories and before you have a big blowout when you go to a holiday meal, that's actually very problematic. So we're going to talk more about that. And then this might be a good program for you because that's a good sign that you actually maybe have some other problematic issues going on with food. Those that stress eat from holiday-related stress. So if the holidays just really stress you out, you know you already stress eat somewhat, so this is going to be good for you. Those that have challenging family situations. So if your family really stresses you the heck out, then, and if you're somebody that with that stress, you tend to overeat sometimes or you tend to binge, this is going to be good for you. If you have a fear of missing out of holiday food favorites, so you feel like you're going to have to eat all those foods because it is just one time a year and you really don't want to miss out on any of that, this would be good for you. If you have difficulty getting back in the routine after the holidays, so if you feel like the holiday season is really going to derail you from a lot of the healthy behaviors that maybe you've adapted recently, or if you're only just now, maybe very recently trying to make changes and you just don't know how you're going to manage this holiday season, how that's going to really take away from that or not, then this will be good for you. Those that have made significant health-related progress within the past year. All right, so this is what you're going to be getting. 3 live workshops. So every week we will host a live workshop similar to what we're doing with this. And if you can't attend, it's not going to be a big deal. They will be recorded, and so you can access them later anytime. And so these are the live workshops, the topics that we'll be covering. Christmas time's coming, prevention and preparation, celebrating food and family healthfully, and have a holly jolly emotional basket case of Christmas. So really looking at the holiday stress and how to take away from that. And so all this information too is on the website. I'm going to make sure and push that link out again too, so you guys can take a look at this a little bit deeper. You're going to be getting 2 pre-recorded instructional videos. So basically what this means is I'm just not going to be doing these live. They're going to already be recorded, but you can access them at any time. The first one's going to be a thought-stopping lesson. And so thought-stopping is a proven research technique that we use with counseling clients, and it's very effective in helping you stop negative thinking so that negative thinking doesn't interfere with the goals or the changes you're trying to make. We're gonna also work on identifying holiday food triggers for your urges and cravings and how to overcome those. All right, so every week too, you will also get 1 weekly personalized coaching call. And so I'm really excited about this. This is a new thing that I'm trying here. It should be good, I believe. And so what this means is basically I'm just going to give you a chance to have a little bit more one-on-one interaction with me, just so we can make sure that everything that you're getting with the program, that you're really having a chance to implement that how you want to. And if you have any questions or anything like that, that as you go, or maybe something that you don't really understand if you're applying it the right way, then we're going to look at that too. And so these can be done either email, Skype, or over the phone. And when I say Skype, it's not really Skype. It's another system that we use, but it's very similar to Skype. Very easy to use. I'm going to walk you through all of that too. You'll receive guidance and advice about 1 or 2 problems you're experiencing to stay on track with your goals. And then I'm going to give you some action steps you can take so that you can get for that call. All right, every week also you're going to get weekly food log tracking. So this is also something new we're doing. With the Recovery Record app, this is an app that's recommended by dietitians, nutritionists, other health professionals. And what you'll be able to do with this app is you can record your food choices as well as your emotions and thoughts with the app. And then I get the other side of the app to kind of help you with that. I can look at what you've put down on it, and I can help you with being able to give you some real-time feedback through the app. So whatever you put, I can kind of see the other side of it from my side of the app. So it's kind of neat. There's a video on how this works, and if we don't run out of time, I will show that to you here at the end too. If not, I'll put the link to the video up, and you guys can check it out. All right, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Every week too, we're going to have a progressive muscle relaxation session. So this is a proven way to reduce stress and practice mindful meditation. It's something that you can use not only in this program, but just anytime, all the time. It's something that we use a lot with our substance abuse clients. This is used a lot with them. It's also, it's good for just reducing stress and anxiety in general. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this. And then every week we're going to kind of have an open session online where you guys can participate live if you want. And if not, then you can watch the recording and you can practice it on your own time. All right, you're also going to have admission to a private Facebook community for additional support where you'll be able to participate with all the other participants in the program. You guys can share photos, healthy recipes with one another, give each other support. And then I'm also going to be in there answering any questions that you have. And then what I'm going to do is every week I'm going to actually have a live Q&A through the Facebook platform. And so you know how they have live stream on there now, that's what we're going to be doing. And then I'll be hosting a live Q&A where you guys can pop in there and ask questions if you want. All right, and then some bonuses I'm throwing in there. Every week we're going to do a weekly giveaway where you can help stay motivated. So what this means is every week for everything that you participate in or you engage in through the Facebook community, by attending the live sessions, by recording in your food log every week, you're going to be able to earn an entry into this giveaway. So that's where your motivation comes in. It'll help you stay motivated through this little workshop series here. And so every week I'm going to do a giveaway. I have a lot of great prizes lined up, everything from a free Blue Apron meal, those fresh meal delivery services that come straight to your home. I've got a few of those that we could do, some meal prep containers, an Eating Well magazine subscription, and maybe some others too if I can think of it. Discounts, some of your favorite health and fitness brands. And so I partner with a lot of health and fitness brands that maybe you've heard of before. Reebok, Love Grown Foods, iHerb, and there's lots of others in there too, but you'll get a list of all of these different promotional codes and be able to take advantage of those if you want. Might be really, really good for you around the Christmas season. Hint, hint. You'll get a digital download for 25 healthy hacks from an ED specialist. So really, this is just a listing of 25 of my best tips and tricks that I have for how I stay on track and how I help my clients stay on track with their goals as well. You'll get short clip videos and live streams. Again, this is kind of through the Facebook community. I'll be sharing things with you along the way. Just if I think of something that I think will be helpful for you, then I'll be there for that. Healthy seasonal recipes, so anything I can think of. I've got a couple things planned where I'll be sharing some recipes with you. Participant discounts on Madden Wellness Services, so anyone that participates in the program, they also get discounts on some of my other services, like for the individual counseling sessions or for the Healthy Jumpstart 90-day package, those types of things. And then the last thing I'm going to be giving you as a bonus is the previous course that I did for the Joyful Eating program. I'm going to give you the first course from that, which is the Goal Setting and Nutrition Basics. I think that this is relevant. I think this is relevant too for this series because it covers a lot about goal setting, especially as you go into the New Year's. And one thing I really, really like about this course too is it also talks about why setting a goal for losing weight is one of the worst things you can do. And we talk about what to do instead. And so you're going to get the recording from that where we did that for the Joyful Eating program. Okay, so this is the final page of the presentation here, but just hang tight. I've got a couple more things for you. But I just wanted to show you the price schedule and what I have planned for this so that you kind of know how to take advantage of the best deal here for you. So again, if you register, this says by the 24th at midnight, but I'm actually going to change this by the 25th just because I got to thinking there might be people who want to watch the recording here. They may not get in on this until then. But by the 25th, which is tomorrow, September 25th at midnight, you can still enroll for $47. Now, divide this out by 3. And you're basically getting this course for just a little more than $15 a week. So if you know as how I schedule for people, it's usually $70 for a 45-minute session for individual counseling. So you're kind of getting a very comprehensive package here of a lot of educational information. You're getting some one-on-one time with me through the personal coaching calls. You're going to be getting some other as far as like course materials go and some fun things to participate in along the way, all of that for just $15, a little over $15 a week. So I think it's a pretty good deal myself. Now, if you wait until after the 25th, that's okay. You're still going to be able to enroll by October the 2nd for just $55. And then it goes up from there. If you are late registration, of course, it's going to be $75. That doesn't end until October the 28th because we start on the 29th. Okay, so last thing, half off entry. Again, this is if you want to attend, if you can get in on this before September the 25th at midnight, you can go here to enter in for the half off entry rate. This means you'll get the entire program for just $24. So quite a bit of a steal there. So copy this link if you can, or I will also post this to the event pages for you to check out. All right, hang in there for just a minute with me and we will cover just a couple other things here. I want to show you guys the course itself and what it looks like, just so you kind of have an idea of what you'll be seeing when you actually enroll to take the course. So once you enroll to take the course, you can actually see the page here. It looks like this. If you've never taken an online class, it's very similar to that if you've ever done that. But if you haven't, this is kind of what it looks like. And so every week you'll be able to access right here. This will be the lesson plans. So every week I'm going to post a lesson plan here that will tell you exactly what to do for that week's lesson. And then once we have a session, the recording will also get uploaded there too. Pre-recorded sessions, this again is those 2 sessions that I'm going to have recorded for you ahead of time. And then right here you'll be able to go in and actually schedule your coaching call every week. So this is pretty easy to do too. I'll show you how that works. Just go here on this page and then you'll pick right here, it says personal coaching call. You select and then it's going to give you available time. So of course we're not starting this program for another month, so it'll look a little bit different by the time you get there. But that's all you do. You just pick a time slot, whatever's available, and that will be your scheduled time. All right, recovery record app. This is going to have a tutorial for how to use that. This is probably where I'll put the video for that too, so it'll show you a demonstration of how that works. And then here's all your bonuses. All the information will be in there for that as well. All right, let's see. What else do I want to show you guys? That is probably it. Let me show you really quick how to register in case you're not familiar. Again, I'm going to make this pretty easy for you. But if you go to my website, mindwellnessky.com, right on the front page, this is the first thing that comes up. You can click here. And right now, right now you can scroll all the way to the bottom and it will say, I don't need to attend the information session. I'm ready to sign up for the VIP right now, because this first sign up is for the session we're having right now. But if you click here, it will take you to the sign up page. And then you just enroll in the course here. Take you down the bottom. This is the same screen you saw a while ago. Pick your whatever's available here. I'm sure you want the most affordable if that's still available. And then it'll ask you for your information, your credit card information, all that stuff. You'll get a login for being able to log into the course. And then I will be keeping you guys updated as we get a little bit closer so that you kind of know what's going on and you know when the course is about to start. And you'll be able to do that then. Okay. So that is all I have for our little information session here. If for some reason you're not attending live and you have any questions about the course itself, please just let me know. You can contact me through the website or through Facebook, or also my email is amber@maddenwellnessky.com. That's also located on my website. Just contact me through there. Ask me any questions that you have. If you have any concerns about signing up, Otherwise, I am planning on doing another one of these sessions a couple of weeks from now. So if you didn't get a chance to attend this one and you still want to attend another one live, so you have a chance to kind of talk to me live about this as I'm going through it, then you'll have another opportunity to do so. So just stay tuned for that if you see anything that comes up that you want to attend. So, okay, that is all I have. Thank you guys for watching, if you're watching on the recording and whatnot. And I will check in with you later.